Hey YouTube, this is Dana of Tabitha's Treasures. Just wanted to get on here real quick and show you a finished item. I've already showed a couple of things that are works in progress. I am making a shrug for a little girl and a never-ending granny. And Jane, I started your Summer's Crossing shawl and I totally massacred that poor pattern, and I know it was my fault, so I ripped it all out and started just a granny shawl instead with the Mandela ombre. So yeah, I couldn't concentrate on the pattern, and it looked as though I may have missed some stitches somewhere because it was going perfectly in the triangular shape, and then all of a sudden it started going flat down. So I don't know where I went wrong. Excuse my appearance today. It's a lazy bum day for me, and well, most every day is a lazy bum day for me, but anywho. So I started this. This is a work in progress. It's coming out very nice. I'm really pleased with how the colors are shaping up. Very pretty. Easy to work with. I love this yarn. Very soft. Now, I'm working with some Red Heart Super Saver, and I'll tell you, the difference in the two yarns is like night and day. I feel as though I'm fighting the Red Heart Super Saver. The yarn is just so thick. And then Sylvia, whoops, get out of the way there. Sylvia gifted me this book, this Vanna's Choice Color It Beautiful Afghans. And in this book there are some squares. And I started doing this square. They call it the shell lace square. But I decided to turn it into a scarf. So I started with this shell lace pattern and made a scarf. This yarn is from Mary of Mary's Crochet Chit Chat, some that she had gifted to me for my birthday. It is Stylecraft Special DK in the colorway Waterfall. Very pretty. I doubled the yarn because it is a DK weight and I wanted it a little bit thicker. So that is what it looks like. That color is coming out not so pretty, but it's a lighter blue. It's almost like a denim, and it's so pretty and it's so soft and it's squishy, so I really like that. So that's a finished item. Just gotta weave in the tails, of course, because you know me, I never do that. What else? Oh yeah, wanted to talk about Zoom. Last week I hosted a Zoom at 2 Central Standard Time, but I decided this week not to do it so early because I was having a lot of feedback from others who said that 2 o'clock is, you know, they're still working, and some are, you know, doing other things during the day. So I'm going to host it later in the day, about 6:30 Central Standard Time. So this Friday at 6:30 Central Standard Time, I will be hosting a Zoom. If you would like to come, we would love to have you and just get to know you all better. What else? I will leave my Zoom ID number down below for those of you who don't have it yet. Oh, my hair is just terrible. What else? Life update. I went to my wound care doctor yesterday, and we will be going forward with the scheduling of a surgery. She's calling it a wedge surgery, I guess, because the way that this surgery is shaped, It's done in a wedge. They're cutting out part of the wounds that I have on my leg. They're cutting them out, and they will be doing a lymphectomy. Lymph I don't know how you say it. Anyway, it's where they remove the lymph nodes or lymph glands or whatever in my leg, because I have bad lymph glands there, and it causes the water, the fluids, to pool in my thigh, and my thigh gets really huge. I've already had a sebaceous cyst removed from that area, and it was quite the cyst. It left a huge bubble on my leg, and it's been removed, and thank goodness. I always knew something was not quite right with that area because of the way it would bubble out, but I didn't know what it was. Sometimes when my leg would swell, it would just be more pronounced, and it looked horrible. So that's been removed, and so hopefully this surgery will close up those wounds. And she did say that I would be on a wound vac, and after have some kind of drainage tube, because I do tend to retain fluid a whole lot. And yeah, to keep that under control, I will have a drainage tube, and I'm very anxious about this, simply because, you know, I've been battling these wounds for, well, let's see, July probably makes about 3 years already. They come in spots, like they're little bubbles that just tend to open up, and that's how the fluid gets released. So the wounds have gone from, you know, little $50 size to softball size wounds, and there have been 1 and then 3, and now these 2 wounds have now bridged and are connected. It kind of looks like a heart. But yeah, so in order to just get rid of a whole thing, they're going to do a little bit of reconstructive surgery and just wedge all that bad tissue out and join it all together to make it come together and no more wound. So hopefully this works. It's pretty much, you know, I thought the skin graft was going to be my last option. It failed. It did not take. My donor site actually healed way faster than I even anticipated. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have another wound, and no, it's completely healed. The tissue is perfect. So I don't know why it's so difficult for these wounds on the back of my leg to heal, because I know that I can heal. The donor side is on the same leg, which really at first terrified me, but it did heal. It healed relatively fast too, considering you know, my wounds have taken this long to do anything with. But yeah, so that's my life update. Not much else to report on that end, just upcoming surgery, and hopefully get out of there quick and get back to my crocheting, and I'm gonna try to finish up as much as I can before all of this. She did say that she would call me and let me know. They're gonna do a direct admit into the hospital so that I don't have to wait around and, you know, wait for a room and all that jazz. So I'll just boom be straight in there. And Dr. Chan is really great. I've had him. He's the one that did my skin graft. He's done my debridements. So I know him. I know he's very good doctor. He keeps up with me. He checks on me while I'm in hospital, and just a really good doctor. Dr. McKenzie is really awesome too. She comes and sees me every other day while I'm there. So the wound care team is really excellent too. I cannot say that I blame any of them for what is going on with my leg. This is completely, you know, just my body. I'm very prone to infection. I have several autoimmune disorders, diseases, and I just have always, my whole life, I've been prone to infection. So yeah, but that is all for now, guys. I do hope to see you all in Zoom. I thank you all for subscribing and liking my channel. Sylvia, I know, enjoys the comments, so please do, if you feel led, leave a comment, and most of the time we try to answer you back. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you all for being here and joining me. Today is just gonna be a day of crochet and crochet accessories, as Cindy Harts Crochet likes to say. Not much else going on. I don't know if you can hear that, but my upstairs neighbors, they have 4 children, and I don't know if that's a rocking horse or a rocking chair, but the sound of that on the wooden linoleum on wood doesn't sound too appealing. But if you can hear that, that's what that noise is. So I will see you next time. God bless. Have a great day. Have a great upcoming weekend, and we'll talk soon. Bye.